Hello and welcome to the next video of my World's 2024 preview series where we're covering Rainbow 7, Movistar Riders, whatever, not Movistar Riders, Movistar Rainbow 7, whatever, from Latin America. A team that represented Latin America at Worlds last year, dropping out in play-ins, going 0-4. That is their last result, and they're the first seed. Astral Esports represented Latin America at MSI, a complete, if I recall, a complete Latin American squad. This one has 2 Korean imports. In top lane, we have Summit. That is the Summit that played in the LCK, the LPL, and LCS, winning an MVP in the LCS with Cloud9. He is now playing for this squad, 25 years old. In playoffs, did have only a 1.9 KDA, so did die a lot, but 8-1 CS per minute, 53-1 KP, and nearly 2 damage divided by gold. Return on investment, so nearly doubled his gold out, his gold received via damage. Like his damage was crazy. Damage share 24.1%. This team is diverse in how it can carry. 4 roles, all over 20%. You don't find that very often in even in this meta. Junglers sometimes will be in the high teens for sure, but they are not necessarily over 20%, as well as the top laner, the mid and AD carry. 20.8 gold share. That makes him the most efficient in the share department on this team. He's given 20.8% of the team's gold and gives them 24% of their damage. 3.71 vision score per ward place, which is the best on the team. And on average, gapped Latin American top laners 900 gold, 15 CS, and 533 XP. 7 solo kills, 9 champions played in 12 games. This is not a surprise. Summit is certainly better than what LLA has in top lane. That's not a shock. And at this event, he's an upper half top laner outright. And there's 20 teams. He's a top 10 top laner at this event. But the chance of this team getting out of play-ins is slim unless Summit 1v9s. Jungle, we have, Summit's 1-4 internationally. Went last year with Team Liquid. 0.8 KDA, 8-1 CS per minute, only 41 KP, and actually dealt less damage than he received gold in that little run TL had. Jungle, we have Adi. Adi, I would say, is the second most accomplished Latin American player all time behind Seiya. 27 years old, had a very solid playoffs, 3-1 KDA, 6-3 CS per minute, 75.3 KP. Everything goes through Adi on this team. 3 out of every 4 kills. Clearly the most in that department. 1.89 return on investment. A lot of damage in this meta from him. 20.9% of the team's damage share and only 18% of the gold. That's something significant. We just went over a team yesterday where the jungler actually had less damage share than he had gold share. That's not the case with our 7. 2.87 vision score divided by wards. However, at 15 minutes, he was not gapping his opponents. Jose Deodo is a world-class jungler. But 137 gold ahead, down 4 CS, up 132 XP. Had a solo kill, 6 champions played in 12 games. Summit had 9, by the way, in 12 games, and that's a wide champion pool. That just goes to show you how good he is. By far the most experienced player internationally. Adi is 24-32. 1.9 KDA, 4.6 CS per minute, 67.3 KP, 0.79 damage divided by gold. Keep in mind that's across many different metas, dating all the way back to Worlds 2016, 17, 19, and 23. He never got out of play-ins. Mid lane, we have Keen. Keen is a Korean import. 4.9 KDA, 9.2 CS per minute, 64.9 KP. You'd like those numbers to be a little better in the CS department. Not as high resource as you would expect. 1.82 return on investment. 24.7% of the team's damage. That actually is the lead on the squad. 23.4 gold share. 3.36 vision efficiency. On average, was ahead of Latin American mids by a sizable amount, 360 gold, 7 CS, 280 XP, but only 2 solo kills and 4 champions in 12 games, not overly aggressive, just kind of slowly but surely gets ahead of his opponents and then takes that in the mid to late game and deals some damage. However, internationally, this is a different animal. He's playing against players like, Maple, and that's definitely somebody you have to respect if you're keen. No international experience, the only player on the team without any. CEO, 5.3 KDA, 9.4 CS per minute, only a 64.2 KP. So the bot side of this team, not as involved as the top side when it comes to Adi. Adi went around and everybody kind of was fighting on their own, and Adi was the driver. 1.74 return on investment, 4th best on the team. That's something to think about. 24.6% of the team's damage, 23.8% of the gold. He gets the most gold on the team. And a concerning part, and we'll combine these in a moment, but only had 2.37 vision efficiency. Concerning part, the diffies. Behind 8 gold, 4 CS, up 43 XP. And you might say, those numbers, those are pretty even. What's the big deal? You're in LLA, man. This can't happen. You're going to an international event, and you're going to be against good bot laners. Shogun and BA, who we just went over. They will run them over. Like, completely run them over. If this is what we're dealing with. 3 solo kills, 5 champions, 12 games. I will say CEO and Lions gave us a little bit of pizzazz last year. They were an interesting duo at Worlds 2023, and I was hoping to see them at MSI and see some improvement. We'll see if there is any going into this event. The stats don't necessarily scream that that's going to happen, but we'll see. 0-4, 0.9 KDA, 69.2 KP, 8.1 CS per minute, and a 1.66 return on investment at Worlds 2023 last year. Lions at support, 1.8 KDA, 71.8 KP, so second on the team in KP, does get around a bit. Low ROI, 0.72, 1.97 vision score per minute, and up only 90 gold, 3 CS, down 21 XP. So the team is only ahead 82 gold, down 1 CS, and up 22 XP at 15 minutes combined. That's not going to cut it internationally, so that is a thing. Like I said, Summit has to 1v9 for this team to have any chance in hell. 6 champions in 12 games. He's 0-4 internationally. 0.6 KDA, 61.5 KP. Dropped out in play-ins. The coach, 0-4. Last year was his only trip to an international event. This team going into this event is... Summit's very good, but the rest, this is a team that's going to be on struggle street, to say the very least. It is what it is. I do expect this team to be one of those teams that does represent Latin America in the Americas regions, because Rainbow 7 consistently is a pretty good organization. But we'll see about that. That's another entirely different deal. But yeah, and the average age of this roster, 23.6 years old. So another thing to think about here. But yeah, so thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.